Hello, beautiful people of the world. I am here today to talk about Capricorn Sun. And this is a very, very grounded and earthy energy. And for me, as a Cancer Sun, I think I put it off so long because it's like channeling my opposite. But here we go. So, Capricorn is an earth sign and it is a cardinal sign. And for those of you that do not know the traditional metaphor for Capricorn, it is the sea goat. Um, but really what I think about with that energy is this little mountain goat who keeps climbing and keeps climbing and keeps climbing and doesn't really stop along the way, because their aim is to get to the top of that mountain. And once they're there, then they can look out on the most beautiful view ever. And they can appreciate all the hard work that they did and the determination to get to that heightened point. So Capricorn suns, since the sun represents the personality to a degree and the ego, they are very ambitious people. They are very driven, and they can really be kind of no-nonsense type of people that have sort of the same face response to everything. Sometimes they can be a little bit robotic or cold or non-emotional, but that is simply as like a tool of expression. Because obviously if you have someone that has a Capricorn sun and a Pisces moon, they might be feeling all sorts of emotions all the time and be incredibly sensitive and intuitive, but upon meeting someone, that's not what they're going to show to you, because the sun is what they project out into the world. So regardless of what's going on underneath, people with Capricorn suns try to project this really conservative, reserved, in the right, kind of pulled back, like I don't really care about what you think about kind of attitude. And they can just really be sort of detached. It's not the easiest place for the sun to be. So these people can be really hard to read, because they'll probably come off as people that are pretty serious. But it's funny to me because Capricorns have a really unique sense of humor that not everybody always gets. You have to understand that dry humor, because Capricorns can really be quite silly in nature. And so as much as I said all of that, there are those Capricorn suns that are really playful, but they do so in a very cautious way. They make these jokes here and there, but they can still just be really calm and grounded and very serious, and then they'll just kind of say something out of the sly that really makes you laugh. These are people that are really, really hard working for the most part. They really like to get stuff done. And if you meet a Capricorn that is not really fully invested in their work, they aren't doing a lot with their life, they could be lazy to a degree, this is very unbalanced for Capricorn energy. Capricorn suns are meant to be hardworking. They're meant to build things. They want to create large structures for people. Capricorn energy is sort of like a carpenter. They want to build and build over time, accumulate more money, accumulate more resources, continue to get those promotions, continue to get those raises. They should be very driven and focused in this area of life. And if you find a Capricorn energy that is not like this, it's probably due to this person's father. Capricorn can really indicate paternal energy, and Capricorn suns will respond especially to that, just like Cancer suns will really respond very much to maternal energy and the mother figures in their life. Capricorn energy, if you are born into a situation where your father is not exactly a role model, or you've lost them very early on in life, or you don't have a good relationship with them, or it's complicated, that can really cause Capricorn suns to shut down because they don't have that role model that they desperately need and want to be able to understand how to relate their own personality out into the world. Because Capricorn sun is this, they're climbing to get to the top, and they want to work hard and achieve things and be important and be remembered and create a legacy and build all of these things. But if they never had that older goat to kind of show them how to climb around the mountain, then they're just going to be circling around the valley and wondering what they're supposed to be doing, and they can get very stuck. And so there are those Capricorn suns out there that are in that loop, and it can take a lot to shake them out of there. They need a teacher. They need someone to kind of show and guide them the way, but they can also be so stubborn and self-assured and detached that it can be really difficult to shake up some of this really stagnant Capricorn energy. And we live in a world right now where these paternal energies and instincts are really quite distorted and unbalanced, and we don't have a lot of really strong, balanced masculine energy going on right now. So for a lot of you out there with this placement, if you are struggling, you're going to have to connect to a more universal paternal energy. And if you're circling that valley, perhaps take some advice from the sun, which is especially relatable because this is your sun sign. But to be able to project and to be warm and to move and to have energy and to have action, you have to be able to embody these traits if you want to fully express who you are as an identity. Because Capricorn sun is actually very simple. They just want to act, they want to work, they want to get their shit done, they want to be remembered, they want to do something important in life. So you have to be able to find your purpose. And it's just a personality and an ego. And so if you aren't doing something that you care about, if you don't have a job that gives you meaning or purpose, then you're just circling the valley. But you gotta climb that mountain, Capricorn. You have to. And for those of you out there that are halfway up the mountain, keep going. It's possible for Capricorn suns to get very bogged down with how far that they have to climb. But you need to keep climbing because that's your soul mission. It's not easy to be born with that sun sign, but you have so much strength, so much ambition, so much determination. Emotions aren't as important. And you just want to get to that goal and get to the top and look out at how beautiful the earth is. And I'm hiking right now. And this is Capricorn energy right here. It's old earth. It's Father Earth. It's the masculine aspects of earth. The things that move continuously. The animals that keep pushing themselves, who have a broken leg, or those leopards that are almost extinct, but they're still gonna hunt for their cubs. You have to keep pushing. And I don't know if any of this really makes sense, but the Capricorns that are at the top of that mountain, they will know and they can tell you that it was worth it. So find your inspiration if you're lost, and keep pushing and keep moving forward.